Did you pack that bag yourself? Suddenly the panic set in. We were very excited recently to go on a business trip to go and visit A2X in Canada. A2X is a fantastic partner of ours doing e-commerce integrations to platforms like Xero and QuickBooks. It was a much harder journey than we first expected, but probably not as hard as actually trading in North America for e-commerce businesses today. If you don't understand your sales taxes in these different markets, you could see your sales, your income, your profit margin flowing away, a bit like we might see here at Niagara Falls.
When thinking of sales taxes, we can think about the 13 provinces of Canada or the 50 states of the US. And of course in the US, not just 50 states, but over 3,000 counties, meaning that you can end up with nearly 13,000 tax jurisdictions.
We were very excited to be getting on the plane, to be going, and like so many others, a bit bored of standing in security. And suddenly I hear, did you pack that bag yourself? And that question was being put by a security person to my colleague. And then suddenly the panic set in. I had packed that bag for him. I had put all those useful things that I needed, cameras, electronic gizmos, and one extra special thing, which I wasn't fully aware that was there, was a really handy and useful multi-tool. That multi-tool had like a penknife blade on it. Unfortunately, that penknife blade was over 5 centimeters, which required a phone call to the Metropolitan Police. What followed was a full caution, some very ashamed explanations and apologies from myself, but luckily we did get through security. We did finally arrive. It's quite a challenge to make the UK VAT system look simple, but it appears that our North American friends have actually managed to do that. Thank goodness that running and fresh air is still free.
We've just finished our 5K run in the Downsview Park run here in Canada, Toronto. So feeling a bit warm, a bit hot, sweaty, but a fantastic start to the day. I'd recommend it to anybody. With the 13 provinces of Canada and all the sales tax that they've got there, HST, PST and GST, and as we found out, even taxes at Niagara Falls, additional tourist taxes that they can put on top of the taxes. But looking at North American sales taxes, particularly USA, the 50 states, so there's state by state regulations. So you need to look if you need to be registered for sales tax in each state, obviously reviewing your sales values. That's not just the financial value in dollars of all your turnover in that state, but also the number of orders, and each state can have different limits. When you trigger either by volume or by value, then you'll have to track all of your sales taxes and pay those over to the correct authority. You would offer an assessment service to look at whether you need to be registered for sales taxes state by state in all 50 states, and that would be a continuous review service that we can offer. If we see then that you have triggered over the limits, then we could register you for sales tax in those states, and then of course most importantly make sure that your systems are recording the correct amounts of tax to be paid over in each state, calculate those taxes and actually file those taxes for you.
We managed to have a fantastic show and time with A2X in Canada, learning all the latest and greatest integrations and automations that can help e-commerce businesses grow and scale. So if you're thinking of expanding and selling in the North American market this year, please get in touch.